Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 21st of October. The Prime Minister and Foreign Minister are off to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa this week for a meeting of the 56 nations. It's Samoa's first time as host. Chris Luxon says it gives leaders a good chance to connect. Here's senior political reporter Sophie Trigger.
Approximately 460 personnel will be deployed to Samoa for the event, including 260 defence personnel, 100 police and 50 medical specialists. Winston Peters says it provides a platform for smaller countries, and he hopes Samoa's hosting will put Pacific concerns at the front of delegates' minds.
The government's kicking off work on the $100 million four-lane Hawke's Bay Expressway. The 27-kilometre project was first announced some years ago, but Transport Minister Simeon Brown says early work's now begun. He says this lets NZTA maximise their 2025-26 construction season and bring construction forward 12 to 15 months. The Crown has begun opening remarks in the trial for the man accused of murdering Christchurch real estate agent Yan Fei Bao. Ting Jun Chow was arrested a few days after Bao disappeared last year. Her body was found on Canterbury farmland just over a year later. Hopes a review of the Public Works Act will leave landowners better off. The government's reviewing purchases of land for infrastructure, aiming for changes to legislation mid-next year. Infrastructure New Zealand Policy Director Michelle McCormick says they want quicker processes for important projects. She says our current system takes too long.
There are overseas jurisdictions where much better incentives are provided to property owners that are affected, and this can happen in a much more timely way than what we've experienced in New Zealand.
More than 115 organisations across the country are still reporting gender pay gaps. The Pay Gap Registry reveals Pasifika and Māori women are the worst off, respectively sitting at 20.9% and 19%. Mind the Gap campaign CEO Delwyn Stewart says there needs to be a change to the dynamic that sees women taking lower paying roles.
If women are all sitting in the lowest paying roles and the men who will have the senior roles, then you're going to have a significant pay gap.
A call for boaties to ensure their safety before getting on the water. Today kicks off Safer Boating Week, and Maritime NZ is stressing the importance of preparations. A boat fatally capsized on Auckland's Manukau Bar yesterday, with everyone wearing life jackets. Recreational Craft Principal Advisor Matt Wood says everything needs to be in line before heading out.
Before they hit the water, they should prep their boat, make sure it's seaworthy and good to go, check their safety gear, which includes life jackets and ways to call for help, and know how to stay safe, which is the knowledge piece.
In sport, AUT sailing professor Mark Orams believes hosting the America's Cup back here will ensure Kiwis stay in love with the event. Team New Zealand boss Grant Dalton says returning to New Zealand is an option now they've retained the old mug in Barcelona. The White Ferns are confident their surprise T20 World Cup title will be a watershed moment for cricket in New Zealand. The Kiwis are drawing inspiration from New Zealand's other successful sports teams as they enter game week of their Pacific Championships opener against Australia in Christchurch. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.